So how do you create consistency in your real estate wholesale business? So, you want to quit your job, you want to go full time, you want to hire some people, you want to maybe get an office building, but your income is up and down. One month you'll have a great month and close 20, 30 grand. The next month, 2 months you're dry, then you get a couple more deals and you close another $5,000, $12,000 deal. And then, in your income just roller coasters up and down. Now mine did too. And over the last 20 years, I figured out that this spreadsheet, I'm going to show you a spreadsheet real quick, has answered the question when it comes to consistency and how to create that consistency over time so you're able to quit your job, able to go full-time, able to hire, able to get an office building, and then scale it all the way up to the next level. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. If you are ready, let's get into it.
I can't take no loss. Yeah. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah. I hit the ground, then I go off. Yeah. Hit the ground, then I go off. Yeah. Yeah. Run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. Yeah. I really feel it's my time. Think it's my. Yeah.
All right, so consistency is all about reinvesting a portion of your revenue into marketing and spreading it over a certain time. Now I'm going to share with you a spreadsheet. It's called the Marketing Reinvestment Calculator. And what's cool about this calculator, I'll show you here in a second, but you're able to drop in, your revenue and then figure out a percentage. And then we'll take the marketing and we'll spread it over a certain amount of weeks. We can determine that. And then what will happen based upon your KPIs, your key performance indicators, like your cost per lead and your leads per deal and your average deal size, the three most important KPIs, it will project based upon your actual marketing budget that you have over the course of time, how many contracts and how much revenue you're going to produce. So imagine this. So imagine you could have this reinvestment calculator, right? And then you drop in each deal that closes, and then it projects out your marketing from a weekly, monthly, and a daily spend. And then it shows you exactly the type of revenue you can expect off that. That's pretty insane, right? So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to take you into it. And before we do me a favor, if you could like and subscribe to keep abreast of any new videos. I'm thinking contracts right now because we just signed a bunch of contracts in my office in the other room. So new videos we got coming up. And I got to tell you, I do this, this education stuff is like a hobby. It's fun. It's my part-time gig. I run a full-time operation, hire team, work on closing sellers, getting properties closed. So, this is my passion project. Real estate is what I do. I own apartment complexes. We got some other big, things, major projects we're working on right now. So, I love doing this and it's super fun. I love giving you little nuggets that I've learned over the years in my business, that has made a massive impact. And this right here is one of them. All right. So let's get into this marketing reinvestment calculator. So we're going to start with the deals, right? And then here's the projecting over here. So we'll talk about that here in a second. So let's say theoretically we have the deal. So we put the deal name in here, 123 Main Street, right? We've got marketing. It's going to start on week 1. We've got 52 weeks of marketing here. So it's going to start on week 1. And let's say you get a deal in, it's the, whatever it is, in August right now, and it's whatever week of the year it is, you can drop that in there too, and it'll drop the numbers in. So we do a marketing holdback at 25%. We can have that at 20%, 15%. I highly recommend 25% is a really good number when it comes to marketing, especially when you're scaling, because you can run at about a 45% profit margin at this number and keep consistent contracts coming in, a significant amount of contracts coming in on a monthly basis. So let's say theoretically you closed 11,500, and we're going to spread that 11,500, 25% of the 11,500 over a 5-week period. Marketing spend, which is 25% of 11,500, is $2,875. Your weekly spend is $575. Your daily spend is $82.14. So if you're doing essentially pay-per-click advertising and you have a daily marketing spend, well, you could then put this as your daily spend of $82. And marketing weekend. So that basically means of how many weeks it's going to end. Like, what week is it going to end? It's going to end on the 5th week. So you got 5 weeks of marketing at $575 a week, or $82.14 a day. That now is your marketing. Now, here's the cool part, right? So now we want to scale. Now we have another deal that comes in. What we're going to do is we're going to input it in the system. We're going to do the similar model. We're going to spread it out, but now it's going to stack on the previous closed 25% the marketing. And what's going to do, it's going to stack. Marketing weeks are going to stack on each other, which is going to increase your daily budget, which is going to allow you to generate more leads and get more deals. So let's see how that works. So what we're going to do now is, let's say you get another deal. It's in week 3, it's 25%. And now let's say it's a $23,000 deal. You got a good deal, and we're going to spread it out over 5 weeks, right? Now what happens is, you see, right? Now it's ending. It now ends on 7, but now our marketing budget goes from $575 to $1,700. So we go from $82 a day to $246 a day. And then now in week 5, you can see it goes to $164 and a $164. So what's great about this, in how I actually do my marketing, right, is I toggle the marketing based upon our budgets and our marketing budgets and what we're going to do. So, you might have and we typically do on monthly basis, but this is something on a weekly basis. You could go, okay, this week now I'm at 246, and now I'm going to put it to 164. You can make that adjustment within Google or Bing, whatever platform you're using. And then what will happen is, now you'll see less leads coming in, but you've got an influx of leads coming in. Now, what I've found in this business over the years is that for every 20 deals, you get a monster deal. And a monster deal is something, say, over $50,000 deal. You'll get a $100,000 deal, $150,000 deal, $200,000 deal. I've done $750,000 deal. Obviously, when you get into commercial, you get bigger numbers. We have a couple of our mastermind students. The students is in Syndicate 9 Mastermind, which is right here, right? Syndicate 9 Mastermind, that got a $474,000 deal, and another one that got a $1.266 million deal. So, for every 20 deals, you get this monster deal that comes out and really kicks off your marketing. So we'll talk about what happens with that as well. All right. So now you got another deal coming in, and now on, let's say on week 4, you got a deal, 25%. And this one is a small one. It's $7,000, right? And you're going to spread it out over 5 weeks right here. And now seeing now on the 8th week right here, now you're down, you go to 214, 296, 246, 296, 214, 214 down to 50, right? So now we know that, okay, we've got 8 weeks of marketing we got going on right here. And you might be in the third week right here. And now you want to continue to keep getting deals closing and pushing out that marketing. So now let's say we go out and we got another one in week 6 now, and now 25%. And let's say this is one of those monster deals, and this is an $82,000 deal. Now, you might not think that could happen, but you're going, holy cow. So now you're going to take 82,000 and you're going to spread that over, let's call it, I don't know, we'll call it 10 weeks, right? So we're going to spread out over 10 weeks. And now what that does is pushes us all the way out here And now we have our budget right here to 500, 500, 342, 292, 292, all the way. Now we got 15 weeks of marketing, and now we spread out our budget. Now, the other thing you could do too is what I would do is I'd front load it right here and I go boom. And now I'd have some bigger, I got right here, 800, 800, 600, 500, 800. So I get more contracts coming in because I have a higher spend. Now, something to think about is that we give on average 20 leads per rep per week, 20 fresh new leads that come in. And those are all leads. Those aren't viable leads or whatever. There's just all leads. Out of those leads, about 68% of those leads are considered viable, meaning that if we have, say 10 leads for an example, 6.8 of those are going to be viable. The rest is going to be spam. They're going to be listed. They're going to be in the middle of nowhere. They're going to be deemed non-viable leads. So, we give them, because the company can only control the amount of leads that we're going to give them. So we give them 20 leads a week. We give each rep 20 leads a week. And what they do with those leads makes a huge impact. You're going to have one rep that's, at, 7 leads per deal, right? You have another rep that's 12 leads per deal. You have another rep that's 30 leads per deal. So you can really have a good idea where they need work. But when it comes back to marketing back here, so I would, let's say you're here and you're going to look at it here. So, let's say you spread it over 10 weeks, right? And it gives yourself some time to push that budget out. You're going to be getting more deals. You get another deal that comes in and it's on the 9th week, 25% you're going to do, and it's a $32,000 contract, and you spread it out over 5 weeks. Well, guess what? Your budget now is just pushing out. You're back into 15 weeks. It increases your budget through that thing, and now you're good to go, and it pushes it out at $228 a day over the 13th week. That stops, and now it goes back down to $292. So now let's look at the projection, right? Because one of the most important things is having confidence that your marketing spend based upon your KPIs is going to produce consistent revenue. I remember for the longest time, I would spend money and I would cross my fingers hoping that we would get deals. Now, if you know your KPIs, which is the 3 top KPIs are cost per lead, what does it cost to generate a lead, your leads per deal, how many leads it takes to get a deal. And we have individual reps, they have an individual leads per deal, but we have a company-wide leads per deal. Our number is 26. So it takes 26 company-wide leads to generate one deal. And that number is pretty consistent, and I'm working on getting it lower by working on each rep. So we see a rep that has an issue, we're going to go work on that rep, have them listen to phone calls, work with them on their closing technique and what they're doing, and fix whatever problem they have so they can reduce that leads per deal, which is going to overall reduce that company leads per deal. So 26 is the number for us, and then average deal size right here is about $32,000 average deal size. So now if I go back to the calculator right here, this shows a prediction, and we say, okay, let's say cost per lead is $80 right here. Let's call this 26 right here. I put 20, but let's call it 31 average deal size. All right, so $31,000 a deal. So what that's going to do is we're going to have 19 projected signed deals for a total revenue of $579,000, 387. That is huge. So this is the projection of what's to come based upon the marketing. This is what has already taken place. You've closed 5 deals, right? A total of 155,000 revenue closed, 38,000 total marketing spend. So you spent 38,000 for that particular period, right there, 370. So it's just giving you a breakdown of what is being spent and what has closed. This is what's closed right here, is 155,000. So this is what's the projected off your marketing, which is critically important. You're going to sign 19 deals, $579,000. Now, that being said, holy cow, now you can project, you've got $579,000 in revenue coming into your business over the next, and when you sign a contract, they usually close within 30 to 45 days. So within 30 to 45 days, you have $579,000 in revenue coming into your business. Now, could you hire? Could you get an office if you want? Could you get some more computers for your team or whatever? Could you bring on a couple more people? So the bottom line is it gives you confidence to move forward and reinvest in your business and grow and hire people and do the things you need to do to grow a business. So that is the marketing investment calculator. Love this calculator. It's awesome. And if you want to get a copy of this calculator for free, all you got to do is there's a link down there and it'll say RBP Profits. We're doing a webinar on the 29th of that. And just for signing up, I'll give you this calculator right here for signing up for the webinar. I'll have Chelsea send it out to you, or it will be a download on the registration page. Once you log in, you register, it'll be on that thing. Make sure you put the correct email because you'll never get to that next page. On that next page, we'll send you an email with a link to download this calculator. So this is awesome. All you just do is hit the link below. We have a live training next Tuesday that you're more than welcome to join us. We're going to talk about how to do bigger deals and how to sell your wholesale properties to retail buyers. And it's what we're doing in our business right now. 99% of the deals we're doing, we're contracting wholesale, contracting, or even pivoting to a higher number and selling those property retail. We're listing it on the MLS. There's a 7-step process we do to do this. And it is the way to do deals. For years, I wholesale properties to cash buyers, right? And I'd leave huge amounts of money on the table. This enables you to sell to retail buyers, especially in a low inventory market that we're in right now. And it is absolutely insane. So my friend Corey, he's the one that kind of put this together, and he is going to share the 7-step process. We're doing a training next Tuesday night on the 29th. You're more than welcome to join us. If you're watching after this, just hit the link below and you'll be able to see a replay of the video. Otherwise, you'll be able to get this. When you register, there'll be an email to be sent to you to the email that you provide in the registration of this link, and you will get it for free. So hope this helps. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.
I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, run it. Oh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my. Yeah.